We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till the shadows of the sun rays. And on and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Is this picking up my voice? I don't know if it's picking up my voice. Is this picking up my voice? I think it is. Okay. Okay. Just hit my mic. I'm like a smart person. Breathe in the air, the light that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Created a space. I don't know if music's too loud. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying my best here. There's 2 people watching already? That sounds like a lie. I think Discord would probably update. I wanted the... What did this... This... Ooh, it's double playing. I don't like that. I don't know how to spell awkward. Tweeting. I'm actually going to turn this down a bit just because it's loud for me. I have no idea how it is for chat. Alright, here we go. So I'm just going to get to work on this. If anybody pops in, people pop in. If they don't, they don't. There doesn't seem to be a bunch of super lag. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's hope my monitor agrees with me today. God, I am still losing my voice. This is so bad. Ugh. I'm a mess. I am such a mess. Oop. I meant to hit this one. I'm like kind of happy with this Peeko sketch, but at the same time, like I was walking down the street and I'm just like, I could have done better. But this is the one I'm going with because, yeah. If I think of a, like I have a better idea in my head, but that's probably something I'll make for another day. I've been meaning to draw Peeko for a while. Yeah. I should probably also have Discord open in case anybody messages me on Discord. So I'll just pull that up on my phone. Turn down the music again a little bit more, just because I like my music loud, but not when I'm trying to talk. around this again, just because sometimes flipping makes everything easier to. Just go there. Sometimes I wonder why. I don't know. I don't really like doing art streams where I have to talk because I feel like I always have to say something, not just sit here in awkward silence with music, but that's what like 95% of the art process is. Ooh, I probably turned my vibrate off. I know, now live on your channel is me. What a shocker, YouTube. I know. Oh yeah, because last week you guys watched me sketch. I don't think I've live streamed me actually ever finishing a picture. And I'm honestly really happy with how people have been responding to the cross piece because that was so much fun to make. Like, that was probably one of the most fun I've ever had, like, doing digital painting again. Especially with the background and, like, experimenting with the blues. I don't work with blues very often. What the heck? Blues aren't a color I typically work with. I typically work with warmer colors compared to cooler colors. Even like my blues tend to be warmer. So any chance I get to like do anything with cooler colors, I'm just like, this is my favorite piece I've ever made. Ooh, that's the eraser. Shoot. Part of me wants to like change the music, but I don't at the same time because I don't want to risk like listening to copyrighted music and have then the archive of the stream like locked. Blocked, not locked. I should probably post this. Hold on 2 seconds. Go, where's this chat? There we go. Okay. So oh, hey, Cyan. Someone showed up. Hey, look, I'm talking now, so I don't have to, like, awkwardly look into chat while I'm streaming. I can just look over. Let me merge that later. Okay. I feel like that eye is so significantly small. Hold on. No. There we go. Oh, this eye is gonna mess with me, isn't it? My monitor is being funky. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna redo it. How are you doing? I'm honestly really tired. And a little frustrated with my monitor right now because it wants to be funky. And like reset every few minutes. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Cyan? Cyan? I must say Cyan. Cyan. Well, hello, Shades. How are you doing? Hi, Zaro. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little like scratchy or grumbly. I like almost lost it yesterday. I was on roller coasters all day. Hey, Zaro. How you doing? Ugh. I'm glad to see that I'm coming back for another stream. You sound fine. Oh, do I? Whoa, your voice is sweet. What are you talking about? Sorrow, stop. I don't know. My voice, to me, it feels like groggy. Like last night, my voice sounded like I was going through puberty. It was great. It wasn't even because I was screaming. I was just laughing so hard and having such a great day and not taking care of myself and drinking enough water. Sorry, I gotta figure out this line, or this eye placement. So if that's there, that's... Okay, I figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, I was like at Six Flags for like a long time. So, anyways, drink water, kids. Yes, please stay hydrated, especially, it may be September, but that doesn't mean it can't be hot. So please drink your water. It's very important. I have iced tea. So please take care of yourself, kids. It's very important. My monitor wants to be, like I said, a little picky bait. Oh, I am on the wrong layer, aren't I? Oh, I should not have been drawing on that layer. Ah, Peeko time. Yeah, you don't pass up or throw it yet. It's extra painful. Yeah. Making coffee. Coffee's good. Hi, Conker. I didn't know you were here for a second. I almost missed you. Wrong layer, artist problems. Yeah. This eye is being very picky for some reason. My computer is screaming, my monitor like screwing up sometimes, but you know what? I'm happy. I have like so much paperwork to do tonight, but that's what drawing Peeko means right now. So, also let me know if my music's too loud. I don't know. I feel like it's too loud, even though it's like super quiet for me. It might be too loud for you guys. And also, don't question the music choice. I just found a non-copyrighted sounds playlist and just put it on, so we might be listening to some weird things. AKA music I hear all the time. Oh, round objects are the worst, especially when you're like trying really hard. I still feel like this eye is off. It still feels like super small. Well, it's not. Like, I don't know. I'll deal with it. Gotta keep them strikes anyway. Keep the strikes, but yeah. Okay. So now, go back. I'm like happy with this sketch, but at the same time I'm not. It's like this weird thing. I was like walking down the street while playing Pokemon, and I'm like, I could have done better. Just like, I could have made this more dynamic or whatever. But that's just the illustrator and me talking. I love the sketch already. Thank you. Thank you, Sorrow. I'm still like stuck on ideas for Scooby, Mana, Shimmy, and Scar. So if like anybody has any suggestions. Also, Peeko may be one of the most indynamic Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. But I wanted to like I had this like cool like Peeko flying through and this is really cool. But then I just couldn't do it. I think it was probably because I was really tired while I was sketching last stream. So I was just like, you know what, this is what I came up with. Peeko flying. Peeko flying in the clouds above the tower that took me like 1,010 years to draw. Because of course it did. Also, this song sounds like Undertale a little bit. My cute reader was going crazy and would be Dolly. Oh, thank you, Lilith. Peeko, yeah, I know. Peeko. That's the noise I imagine Peeko would make. It's just Peeko, Peeko. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Y'all, are you sad that like Adventures Red for T-Tar series is like almost over? We're like in the end game. Part of me wants him to play more like horror Pokemon games or like one-offs or something. Because I think it would be interesting. I think it'd be different content for this channel. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the Minecraft. I love the Mario Maker. I literally watch his daily uploads like every day. Like, as soon as they post, I like take a break and eat and watch a T-Tar video. But, I don't know. I just think it'd be different. Like, I thought Lifeless was really compelling and stuff like that. And apparently the creator's making a sequel to it, which is cool. Yeah, girls, munching some. I got some nugs in the fridge. I'm really excited. I had some cold nugs waiting for me. Oh, I'm ready. But I just think it'd be interesting if he played some of the like classic horror Pokemon games and like reacted to them or gave his own like opinions on horror Pokemon related content. Just because I think it would be interesting to see. Like, the whole story of, like, Hypno's Lullaby is, like, still one of my favorite Pokemon, like, creepy things. Even though, like, it's stupid when you think about it, but, like, I like it. That could just be me being like, oh, I like horror things as well as Pokemon, so I like having both of them. What is drawing Peeko? Peeko. I keep saying Peeko. Peeko. My favorite stream is the Cool People Street, aka it's Cyan. You're being too modest. You're being too nice. I wish T-Tar would stream more. Because I miss randomized Nuzlocke Platinum. That was fun. And I want him to do it again. Right. My roommate should be home tonight. She's bringing me back Build-A-Bears. She's super nice of her. I could write a frightening Pokemon story that isn't like creepypasta. That would be cool. I'd love to read it. Like, if anybody like writes fan fiction, feel free to send it to me. I read anything at this point because I like having stuff to read on the train, in the mornings and on the way home. Like, I love reading, but like I haven't found anything book-wise that I've been wanting to read lately. So like I just go back to fan fiction just because people update that frequently. And a lot of the stuff I read are like self-inserts, but like it's entertaining and it gives me stuff to read. But I miss creepypasta. Did you guys hear that freaking SpongeBob referenced one of the creepypastas in their newest episode and everybody's freaking out? Oh boy, prepare your inbox. I'm ready. I want you to like. I can't promise that I'll get to reading it immediately and give you feedback, but I will gladly read it. Also, why do I feel like this is way bigger than this one? Whatever. Let's just make it bigger. Honey, I write playbooks. Yeah, I saw it was a reference to the Squidward one. Yeah, that was like super interesting. I remembered I used to look up so many Eevee love stories on YouTube. Oh my god, that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I used to love like stupid Pokemon shipping like that. I've been kind of getting into reading Pokemon fanfiction again. Just because. And like I love crack ships, those are my favorite. Very playbooks, get you some. I think the main reason I've been reading fanfiction is also because I'm dyslexic, so sometimes just reading on screen is a little bit better than reading on books for me. I think it's because I'm able to select my font choice on my screen, so. If anyone gets on with an allergy to cool people, then you better get off the stream before you die. I'm sorry. Aw, you're too kind. Some of these songs I have never heard of, but they're really good. So now you guys can see what takes me 1,000,000 in 10 years, which is the line art process. Sketching and line art take like 1,000,000 in 10 years for me. Also, every now and again my tablet resets, like come on. Like the screen will flash and it'll act like as if something unplugged and replugged back in. And I think it's just because the cord to that, like one of my cords is loose. So every time I shake the table a little bit, it like wiggles. And I think it's just the input, the thing that actually plugs into my computer, because I notice it sometimes. I think it's just like a thing because like the other day while I was working, I didn't have a single issue. I wasn't. God, I hate this button. I hate the undo button. Anyway. What was I saying? I think one of my cords is loose, essentially. Like, I love this tablet, but it resets a lot. And, I just have a very particular way in how I have to work with it. Yeah. Hello, Ivany. I think I said your name wrong, but hello. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of the cords being loose. I think I'm gonna get into contact with Galmon and see if that's the case. I'm gonna send like an email or something, be like, or call their customer support and be like, hey, I just have a quick general question. Because like I cannot find anything on the internet to save my life. Everybody says whether or not it can't hook in, not if the screen will like flash or something. It doesn't flash very often. It's only when I notice it happens more when I start using my main monitor, like if I move my cursor over to my computer and like do stuff on my computer, or like just don't touch it for a long time. But if I'm just consistently working, it doesn't do it very often, so I don't know. I have yet to see a review that talks about it, so I don't know if it's an issue with me or... But it's a really wonderful tablet. It's so nice. I have parts of smoke growing open my head. That's fair. I've had Jonas Brothers Year 3000 stuck in my head all day, so I understand your pain. Because we were talking Archie and Maxie, and how Archie just wants the whole world underwater, and I'm like, he just wants to live in the year 3000. Not much has changed, but you lived underwater, and your great-great-granddaughter's doing fine. Doing fine. It's doing it again. I don't know why. I might do it more frequently because I'm streaming now, but it doesn't seem to affect the stream itself. So, as long as it's not like glitching on your guys' end, I don't mind dealing with it. It's just annoying sometimes. I keep going back to this eye because it bothers me. I think I'll just finish this picture tonight for the stream and then call it a day when I'm done with it. Just because I have work and food to make. I hope that's understandable to you guys. And if anybody has any suggestions on what I should do for Scooby, Mana, Scar, or Shimmy, please throw them at me, because I'm a little stuck on how I want to draw them. Like, how I went about doing the cross piece was, like, looking up, Lugia, is that Lugia and Yu-Gi-Oh mixed up? Anyway, I was looking up Lugia, like, card art, like their Pokemon cards, and I wanted to go for that kind of feel. Yeah, I think I might just go back and, like... I know. Oh my god, all I can think of is a Lugia with, Yugi's hair. Oh my god. Time to be dark. Oh my god. Lugia. That's my persona, is a Lugia with Yu-Gi-Oh's hair. And he competitively plays Magic the Gathering. Hey Mario, what you doing? Shoot. I think what I'll do is I'll go back and start Titar's Pokemon Sun Extreme over. Feeling cute, might eat some spaghetti later. I don't know. God, spaghetti's gross. I'm gonna throw this up there. Spaghetti's freaking nasty. And anybody who disagrees can fight me. Because it's gross. The concept's nasty. Anyway, the meme community's gonna be mad at me now. Excuse me. But I think I'll go back and like rewatch his series so I can get an idea of what to do for. Don't forget the garlic bread, dude. I'll eat garlic bread all day. No issues. Several people are talking. Look, alright, I'm sorry. It's just, the concept of it is just really gross to me. I can't. And like when everybody made it a meme, it just made me uncomfortable. I think I need to reset my computer again. I don't know. Slurp. Oh god, don't say that word to me. I hate that concept. Ugh. Got so much paperwork to do tonight that I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm streaming just because I can like put it off for a couple more hours while I think about it. Plurals. Oh my god. Y'all are freaking wild. Let's try to check my phone here. It is. Check my phone real fast. Okay. Lots of swearing, so I'm ready to go. Okay. I like swears. Did it again. I don't know what's going on. It could be a just. I have to figure out what's going on because it never does it this frequently. Because it's starting to annoy me now. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon's a Psyduck and Golduck. Those are my absolute favorites, but I have a ton more because I can never pick. Turtwig, Victory Bell, Machamp. Those are some of my other favorites. Let me think. There's so many. Let me think. Alolan Sandshrew. God, I'm having issues like thinking of Pokemon now that I think about it. I like wrote a whole bunch down one day and I can't remember what I wrote down. But like those are my top ones are a Psyduck and a Golduck. With my other favorites being Victory Bell, Machamp. I'm having a brain fart. Turtwig, Alolan Sandshrew, Passman, Orangaroo. Those ones are cute. Grookey now is like one of my favorites. He's super cute. Ooh, ooh, whew. I almost just closed out of the freaking. Oh my god. If I did not hit cancel, I would have like cried. I should probably actually save now that I have that scare. Hit save quickly for my before I'm an idiot and do that again. Let me take a picture of that next time it happens. I'll also have my camera out and ready. Next time my computer flashes. Hey, can you please type more often? It's getting more lonely. Oh, when I was listening to music. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to talk, but also like I tend to get really into what I'm doing, so I just end up going really quiet unless something annoys me, like my tablet screen still flashing. It's not a frequent thing, but I think it's like what really? It's again, I think one of my cords either is a little bit loose or it's a programming thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna contact Galmon at some point and be like, hey, because like there'll be times where this doesn't happen at all. Like it'll happen like not at all, and then there are times where it is a thing that happens frequently and it's annoying. So I think it's a matter of me bumping the computer or me keeping my pen off the screen for too long. Hey Skylar, oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. Hi Skylar, how are you doing? But I think it's like a matter of just like it going into sleep down mode and then like quickly waking up. I don't know if there is a sleep mode on this thing. But I can figure it out. How you doing, everybody? How's your Sunday? Are you guys excited for Monday to start when work and school starts back up for the week? I just learned that the reason we get the song stuck in our heads is our brain saying it's a screensaver thing for us when we're doing low effort stuff to keep us entertained when our brains are idle. That makes sense. That makes like a lot of sense. Because I get most of my music stuck in my head is when I'm like prepping for my next class or something and I have nothing. And my super act plays like jazz and stuff, but like it's not music I listen to on the daily, so like I had Spinell's little message to the universe on loop. I understand. That was a good song. The movie wasn't perfect, but I still enjoyed it. Oh god, one of my other favorite streamers just started. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be mad if you go and watch them. Like I get it. That happens to me sometimes. I'll be like watching my friend, and then like something I actually care about pops up, and I'm like, have to leave. Bye. A lot of my friends just found out. They're like, you stream now? And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying to make this like a regular thing. I don't know how frequently I can do it, but I would like to keep streaming at least once a Sunday. Whether it be like just sitting down and sketching a couple of things out, like some commissions, or because like I always have stuff to do. Like it could always just be a couple sketch commissions I have, or just sketching new fan art for Tyranitar Tube, or just some small gift art for some people I like, you know. Bloody stream and testify. Oh my god. I wish like I could listen to stuff that was like kind of copyrighted, just so I could listen to like some of my favorite music while I work. Because even listen to some like lo-fi music that's of popular songs, I'm afraid will get copyrighted like easily. Shoot, it happened again. Nope, I don't want to do a selfie. Okay, I think Peeko themselves is done. Okay. Save. The rest of this is about to be painted, so we're good for now. We'll do this, make it a reference layer, pull up my actual references, delete that just because that was a thing. Move this Peeko up here, new layer, bring this down. Oh, no, too far. There. And we will just like drop a yellow in for right now. Oh my god, why? Are you kidding me? I hate this phone. I hate the fact like you hit the button twice and you get the camera, but sometimes it won't pop up, so you hit it 3 times and that makes it selfie mode. And I'm like, this isn't what I wanted at all. Oh god. I think my box broke. It just scared me. I don't own a real chair. I don't own a real chair for my desk. I sit on a box. You're kidding. Lo-fi music can still get struck too. Yeah, from what I've heard and seen, it totally can. Like lo-fi, like of popular music. I hate chairs to beach. I need one. So I need. That seems like the right color for Peeko. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do. Okay, layer, or select, invert, edit, fill, deselects, get some white. Where's the bucket? There it is. Get some white. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, that seems right. I'm addicted to tilting. I hate chairs. I'm addicted to tilting that. That's fair. I just need one because this box is gonna break one day. And like a lot of my other things are like too. Fuck. Excuse my frick. I hate this phone. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Why isn't this? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Nobody asked you to move things. I wanted the paint bucket. God, now I'm getting frustrated. That was probably like I'm trying to get whatever the screen is that pops up when it resets, but every time I go to get it, it like disappears. that seems more accurate. Alright. Sorry, my phone battery died. It's okay, Sorrow. You just you didn't miss a lot. You missed me getting frustrated at technology. That's what you missed. That's like all you missed. So, what should I shade? I probably should shade with a brown, just because I want a warm tone to this. So here comes the thing that makes or breaks my pieces. Shading. I know I want this dropped back in some shadow. Photoshop on my tablet always annoys me too. It's normal. Well, it's like, because like my tablet will like reset in the middle of me working. Why are you moving this? Oh, first time you see another shade. Yeah. I was trying to get my brush to smallen, but I guess whatever. My computer does whatever it wants and not what I want, so that's normal. Yeah, so like what it does is like I was trying to explain earlier. So, every now and again, the screen will reset. It'll go dark and quickly come back on. And it'll show this message like, oh, HDMI, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it acts as if like I quickly unplugged it and plugged it back in. It won't say that my tablet had disconnected. It's not the tablet disconnecting. It's the screen just resetting. Like when you change a channel on a TV, you know how it doesn't turn off the TV, it just changes the channel. Or like when you switch from the HDMI 1 to the HDMI 2, that's what it'll do. And it'll be like HDMI 3, blah, 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 blah. And at first I thought it was because my computer needed to update. But now I'm pretty sure it means either there's something in the display settings I need to mess with, or I have a cord loose. And if I have a cord loose, that means I have to either get a new converter. Like, my first thing is I want to get a new converter, but at the same time I don't want to, because the converter I bought was $75, and I was very upset about that information. Because I have a MacBook, of course. It might also just be because I don't know how well Gaomons do with laptops. Everybody I ever see a review with always has a desktop. So maybe it's funky because it's a laptop and not a desktop. And isn't as powerful as what a desktop would be. Maybe I'm wrong. I would like to get a desktop when I get my own apartment, so I don't have to lug it around everywhere. Wait, what's your tablet? Mine is the Gaomon PD1560. I have a display tablet now. I can type the brand in the chat if you want. Did it again! Did it again! God dang it! Got it! Oh, thank God. Okay. I can pull up on screen what it does. I'll send it to... I'm using my old Wacom Graphic 4 with my laptop, and it works perfectly fine. I don't know. Hold up. I'll put it in a random chat, or I'll just like, I don't even know where to pull this up. Now it's on my laptop or my phone, so I don't know how to get this to myself other than emailing it to myself. So I'll just quickly let me email this to myself. I'm also doing this just so I can have it. Oh, it's a display one. Okay, I have no experience with those. Yeah, no, and it's brand new. It's like not even a week old. So we'll just email this to myself. I guess I'm sending this from my school email, not like I care. Let me quickly get over to my computer, or my email. If it'll load. Tell me this email sent to myself, because I will be really upset if it didn't. I have too many freaking emails. Did you email to your... Okay, there it is. Yep, let me go to this one. Nice background. Thanks, it's the default one because it's my second monitor. So, this is what comes up when my screen resets. This is what pops up. So I don't know if it's like a thing. Also, this side switching thing is so awesome to draw good lines. I have to check if my Intuos can do that too. Yeah, it's nice. In most programs, you can just flip your canvas, and that helps. Anyway, so this is what pops up whenever my screen like goes dark and comes back on. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if anybody wants to Google this stuff for me while I'm working. I'll probably do it later, but I just want to know why my tablet's been resetting like that. You know, it's just annoying. I don't know if it's a thing where like I don't touch it for a while and then I start using the pen again and it's like, oh, I gotta start back over, or if it's a thing where the cord's loose, or if it's a display setting I gotta mess with, but like it'll act like this. And it's the most annoying thing on the planet. It's so annoying. And you guys don't see it because it's not a screen. Like, you guys are seeing like what's on the screen, you're not seeing the screen. So if it like turns off, you guys don't see it. Anyway, let me pull that back over there. Or not. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's annoying. Like, in the span of me talking to you, that didn't happen. But I bet you I'll, like, make note of it every time it happens. Or I have, at least. So sometimes it doesn't happen at all, and sometimes it happens too frequently. That's annoying, and I don't know what to do. And I have done Googling, and every time I look up, like, screen resets, it'll say, like, oh, so if it says it's disconnected, that means you gotta put the cords in all the way. And I'm like, oh my god, don't talk to me like I'm 4. I know how to plug in a tablet. Like, I know how to make sure they're in there nice and snug. I also have a Mac too, but what if the laptop in between has issues to find the right monitor, so it mixes up your tablet with that? Maybe. That would make sense. I have a MacBook. So it's a MacBook Pro. I believe from like 2017 or 2018. It's one of the newest ones. Maybe that might be it. I did do a system update and it stopped happening as frequently as it was. But if that's the case, that's less annoying. I just want to know why it does it. So it's like, if it's a thing where the cord is loose, I want to fix it. If it's a thing where it's a display setting, I want to fix it. You know what I mean? Let's hope you find it. Thank you, Sorrow. I don't know. I also have been trying to Google it, and like I have no answers. So I might just post on like a forum board or something, and be like, hey, so this is the whole shebang. Because like I don't want to contact Galmon and be like, hey, this is a thing, and they're gonna be like, I'm like, look, I understand you're trying to help me, but like, because they'll usually be like, we need the serial number that's on the back of your tablet. And I'm like, so you're asking me to demount my tablet? I'm not doing that. Maybe I could talk to my partner about it, because he's smarter with technology than I am. And he was the one that bought me this. I had my eye on an XP pen, and I'm not complaining or anything. This is like the right size I was looking for. Like, this is a perfect size. Because I loved my Intuos, but it really messed with my wrist a lot because I couldn't move my arm the full way. And I would have to take way more frequent breaks than I do now. So finding a data tablet is hard. It really is. I absolutely adore this one. This one is like such a nice tablet. It's the right size. It's got a good amount of express keys, which I haven't been using because I was afraid that if it's a loose tablet, me pressing on the keys or like keeping my hand there to press on the keys is moving it too much, and that's what's doing it. So I just like keep like, oh, it did it again. It just reset it again. But but yeah. Oh, I hope my voice is back by tomorrow. Otherwise, like, I'm screwed when it comes to teaching. If I can't talk, I'm a little screwed. I loved my Wacom Grapher, but it didn't work with Windows 10 anymore, so I bought the Intuos Pro Medium, and I'm happy with that now. That's nice. I was thinking of getting, like, I was telling my partner I wanted to upgrade my tablet, but I wanted to upgrade to something a little bit bigger. And I was thinking of a Huion, because the Huion I was looking at was pretty big, and it had a battery-free tablet pen, and it was just like all this stuff. And it was really nice. It was pretty big, and I really liked it. It was like $50 too. I think I recommended it to Peeko and Peeko Smash when they asked what tablet I would recommend. And I was like, I haven't tried this one, but it's the right size, and it's a brand I trust, and I've only heard amazing things about it. So try this one. I'm used to an A5 size tablet, so I bought a teeny tiny one. That's fair. I just needed a bigger one because I have arthritis, and it's not to the point where it's crippling and I can't do anything, but I don't like putting too much strain on my wrist. I don't like putting too much strain on my wrist because I don't want to risk damaging it. So this one allows me to have light pressure. I can like move my arm all the way because I always recommend working with your arm rather than your wrist. Even now, like doing little circles, I'm moving my whole arm and not just my wrist. This like me moving my wrist does this. Me moving my whole arm allows me to have lighter pressure. My wrist already hurts, so it'll be especially hard for you. Yeah. Again, even with your even with something that's not like this big display tablet that I'm using, and even with my tiny Wacom, I still recommend working instead of like going like this with your wrist, like making lines like this. Take your whole arm and physically move your arm down. You get so much more range. Like to oop. I'll bring this over here to fully explain what I'm talking about. When you go like this with your wrist, you get this much like range. This is just me doing like long strokes, right? Like this is me, this is wrist, right? And here comes my arm, so like working with your shoulder, like I'm not gonna move my wrist at all. I'm just gonna pull it down. Like look how much more like range that is. You can get so much more when you're doing it with your arm, regards to your wrist. Again, like this is your wrist. or my wrist, I should say. This is my arm. Like, don't do that, do this. Like, kind of, I hate it when people are, it's hard to learn, especially when you come from drawing on paper, but it is worth it. It is. Even with drawing on paper, I recommend using your shoulder instead of your wrist. It's just way more healthy for you. And also be sure to do plenty of stretches and stuff like that. Is the line smoothing implement inside, or is your tablet settling? So, there is a line stabilizer, like right down here. You can't see it very well because of the way I have to have it with OBS. I'll just pull it up for you. So there is a stabilizer. This is Clip Studio Paint. Something came up on my other screen that I don't want. Anyway, here. So this is the stabilizer right here. You know, the higher it is, the smoother your lines, the lower it is, the less smooth your lines. Very much like Sai, but what I like about the stabilizer in this program is that you can customize the stabilizer for each tool, and that is so helpful because it's something that bothered me in Sai. It was like, because I had my my brush. I liked using my brush at about between S1 and S4 is how I like doing my line art. But my sketching, I liked having it between 0 and 3. But every time I wanted to erase something and I had the S4, I had to switch it to a 0 to erase and then switch it back to S4 to do line art. Let me put this back. Just pull it up a little bit more. What? Oh, my music stopped because it thinks I died. There we go. I don't like the song anyway. It's not even that I don't like it. It's just I don't want to listen to it. Oh, don't be sorry. Yeah, it's not Psy. But anyway, it was something that bothered me. But I'm really glad that it's a thing that you can customize each one so it can feel different and like still feel like yours. That's cool. I use Lazy Nosy for the line smoothing altogether with Photoshop, and I can set it this too. Also helps for drawing circles. It works awesome. Honestly, such a big mood. I'm just a tool, and I like just using the circle tool for circles. Unless it's like small things, then I like doing the circles. But like, I like the circle tool for a lot of helpful things. I still think it was funny everybody's reaction in the T-Tar server when I posted my Reborn fan art, and I was like, I made this with a friggin' hey Cactuos, oh my god, hi, how are you doing? But when everybody was like, how did you make that with a mouse? And I'm like, look, I've been doing digital art since I was about 12. So I had like 4 years of just learning how to draw with a mouse and not, hey everybody. I had 4 years of learning how to either sketch on paper and then color with a mouse, or learn how to sketch with a mouse and color on a mouse, with a mouse, I should say. I didn't get my first drawing tablet until I was about 16. And even then, like, I didn't sketch much with it. I mostly used it for the line art and the coloring. But yeah. Everyone's like, how did you do that? What do you mean? And I'm like, it's honestly not hard if you know how to use your tools properly. I'm just somebody who likes extra line art like this. Like, I love the thin, I love the thick. Like with my, let me pull it up actually. So like this reborn art, it's not very complicated how I did a lot of it. Certain parts like these, I used the line tool. Yeah, and years ago, only learned how to step like 3 years ago. I did the same. I still sketch traditional scan to the digital outlines and color. I used vector lines before though and just colored them with a mouse. Fair. Yeah, so like Fire Alpaca has the line tool where you like click, 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 and it makes the line for you. So some of it I did that, and some of it I just took the mouse and was just like boo 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 boo, then took the eraser and boo 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 boo. It was so annoying, but like it was so worth it doing this piece. And then how I got like these things was I took a mouse and colored, like just made a big blob, and then I took the airbrush as an eraser and just like erased it. I'm really happy with this. This is like one of my favorites. Even though I think like Mighty Anna's cut off in a weird spot, but oh well. T-Tar liked it. That's all that matters to me. As long as I get validation, I don't care what it looks like. That's a lie, I do care. I'm very picky. It does make me happy. Never drew with a mouse. Got a tablet a couple months ago. Did do traditional art for years. Don't do as much traditional art as I used to since it hurts my knuckles more. Screams in Maddox. I understand 100%. I mostly work in my sketchbook because it's just more convenient, but I don't paint as much as I used to. Many people wouldn't. It's kind of funny. A lot of my Twitter followers and like people I talk to on Discord kind of forget that like I'm a trained traditional artist in the sense of I'm in art school and I know how to paint things. I know how to mix color. My favorite mediums outside of digital is markers and watercolor. I like the way they work. I essentially paint with my alcoholic markers, the way I use things. Like on my Twitter, let me pull Twitter up. I have to make sure it's safe for work though. Things on my Twitter I have to make sure are safe for work. Let me pull it up over here and come back to my thing. See if I can find it. Oh, here. So this was with Crayola alcoholic markers, their signature brand, and a Sharpie, like a pink Sharpie for the line art. And how I got the shading was highlighters and swishing them while they were still wet. It's very complicated to explain, but I did the same with this one. This is actually in my sketchbook. I did finish it. I did the pink outline like everywhere, like this pink outline, it's everywhere now. I'll be sure to make sure to get a picture and show. If I had a camera, I would love to do a flip through of like my sketchbook. Not gonna lie, like I would love to do that. Let me see if I know I have more of my my stuff from my sketchbook. Here, let me show you guys. So let me see if I can find a scan from my old sketchbook that I have. Oh, here's some stuff that I really liked. This is like basically what my sketchbook ends up looking like. It's like, this is all the cutouts that I would put in. I love cutouts and glue-ins. Here's a page I really liked. More cutouts and glue-ins with, these are markers. I had like a dying black Copic, so I just played with that while it died. And some toned paper I liked playing with. And a metallic Sharpie. All of metallic Sharpies. Some stupid sketches of me. Just because I'm a narcissist, I guess. Oh, gee, that ghost. Actually, it's not a ghost. It's one of my Naga characters, but I like screwed up on that tail like really bad. So yeah, it looks like a ghost. Beach ghost. again, more sketches, like random sketches I had in class when I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I can close this now. No, come back. Where did I go? There it is. Your sketchbook looks so great. Mine is just ballpoint pen sketches. That's good though. No, I love ballpoint pen sketches. Like here's one of my ballpoint pen sketches. This was a red ballpoint pen. I actually finished this one. I painted this one digitally as a vaporwave piece. Yo, Jay, remember that one I did? Big Ting Pose. Here's another ballpoint pen sketch. I was actually in the middle of painting this one digitally, and I just kind of like fell back on it. Mine is black. Yeah, I don't know why I like sketching in red more with my ballpoint pen. I think it's the brand that I like. It's the brand that I use. Let me see if I have more. I know I have more. I just have to find ones that are like what I think good. Is that my roommate? Is my roommate home? Probably. I guess I can pull up other digital illustrations I've done. So, yeah, that might be her. I can't tell. Whoa. Partner just sent me a message that was all caps. Where were we at those movies? Here's a couple, like this was my digital illustration final. It was a series of 5 illustrations that I did. So these were traditional sketches I scanned digitally and painted. I like monsters. If you guys can't tell, I love monster boys, specifically. This one's my favorite one. This one's like my favorite one, is the Naga. Yeah. Screen reset again. Let's see. A centaur and a merman. Sorry, this is just me going through the art. A lot of people just kind of know me for Pokemon, but I do a lot more. I'd love to do a live stream of me drawing something one day, but I don't know how, when, and where, but so many people ask me how to draw, and I'd love to share it somehow. I love drawing one. Yeah. It took me forever to figure out how to stream, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get these out of here. Let's see if I can find... here's one of my traditionals. Here's like one of my traditional sketches of an anteater. Again, people kind of forget that I like know what I'm doing in a sense. I like drawing. And this was if it'll work. So, are you guys ready to see what I digitally painted it to? Are you ready? Alright, here it comes. Here's the digital painting. I'm kind of in love with this piece. It's like one of my favorites I've ever done. It was for an assignment, but I'm really happy with it. Like, ungodly happy with it. Yeah, same for me. Most people know me for tea art, even though I can't do traditional too. Yeah. But you know, yeah, those colors, I know. Would you guys believe that for 2 weeks, one of my digital illustration teacher thought I was colorblind? Because he told me to paint an apple, and I came up with, he's like, paint an apple, and I came up with this. Yeah, for like 2 weeks, he was like, I thought you were colorblind. Because I came up with this. Anyway, I gotta go now, friends. I got me a chapter finished right. Alright, good luck, Lilith. I'd love to read what you wrote. Apple. I made a bunch of them. So, like, this is what I turned in for, like, the quote-unquote final. This one. But then I kept playing. I really like this one. That's so impressionistic. This person is just ignorant. No, he loved it. He was like, I was worried about you. Because I told everyone to paint an apple. And everybody picked reds and yellows and greens, and you went and picked neon blue. So I did this one, I did these 2, I did, this one is another good one I like. That's another nice one. Um, Here's one. It's called Apple Purple because for some reason it's basically apple dark but purple, I guess. There's not a real big difference, other than like some color shifts. Um, this one's called Apple Glitch because I don't know what I did, but this is what I did. So this one's called Apple Glitch, I guess. Um, it's so cool. This is what I originally ended up with, and I turned in for an assignment, but then I kept doing more, and then he was like, "Yeah, turn these all in, please." Oh wait, I found it. Here is the original traditional sketch I did. This is what I drew, and this is what it all became. Oh my god, I love how I was supposed to be working on Peeko, but I'm just like showing you guys my art. Like, look at this. 58 apples of pony. Wow. Yeah. This is in a sketchbook somewhere hidden in one of my boxes. But it turned into like all of this. But do you guys want to see my absolute favorite one? It is my absolute favorite. Do you want to see it? I don't know if you guys are ready for it. You guys ready? Here it comes. This one's my favorite. This one is my absolute favorite. Apple Corruption. Oh, I love this one. It's so fun. I was worried. What was funny is my teacher saw it from across the room and he came over and he's like, "Oh, it's your picture." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I thought you broke the tablet." Because of the lines and the colors, he thought I broke something. Oh my god. I'd love to stream like a Photoshop tutorial or something. Or just like, I'd love to teach a Photoshop course again, like a digital illustration course. I'd love to teach that again. That was so much fun. Like, teaching like digital stuff is so much fun. Right now I teach foundation, which is fine, but some students think it's stupid, which is bound to happen. Honestly, I'd love to make my own, like, doesn't have money for Photoshop. Don't worry. I understand. I only have Photoshop right now because my school gave it to me for like 4 years. But after this, I kind of don't need Photoshop to an extent because I have Clip Studio and I like it more than Photoshop. I won't use my teacher OMG. We even like the same type of OCs. Yeah, that's true. I'd love to teach workshops and like work at community centers and just like help people who actually want to learn and not like. I love teaching public school. I don't want it to sound like I don't like teaching public school. I love teaching. Teaching is a passion of mine and it's what I want to do. Someone need correct Photoshop. Who doesn't want Pony as a teacher? Let's be. Oh, you guys are too nice. I swear to God. You guys are so nice. But like, don't get me wrong. I love teaching. I love teaching in public schools. I meet some really nice, like 95% of my students are always sweethearts. There's like the 5% that are the troublemakers, but that's bound to happen, especially when you're me and you teach high school. I bought Photoshop in 2017 and got it cheaper as an educational version. Smart. That's just straight up smart. Oh damn, he is, yes. Damn it, no. But I know there is like a weird disconnect between my style of teaching and traditional styles of teaching in the sense of I like teaching at a pace where people can understand it. I don't like this very rigid XYZ approach that a lot of public schools have to teach. Like right now, the way my supervisor and I have it set up is there's the 6 benchmarks that we boot camp throughout the first few weeks, and then it's just
having people work at their own pace, which is fine, but I like steering and teaching what people want to learn. I like teaching people what they want to learn. I taught a whole puppets course, you know, I helped teach that, and like we made a whole show, and that was a ton of fun. And the people there were just like, they had the time of their lives. And we could just come in and just have open studio time and just work, and it's so nice, you know? It's something that I genuinely enjoy doing, and if it was up to me, that I would teach more classes like that. I would teach things that people want to learn. Like, you want to learn Photoshop? I'll teach you Photoshop. You want to learn graffiti? I got you. Hello, what is this, a Pokepony stream? Like, hello, Turo, how you doing? But, like, I like teaching what people want to learn, you know? I don't like very, like, you know, you have to learn the foundations if you want to become an artist, like a hireable artist. Like a hireable artist, you have to know these things. You have to know perspective. You have to know anatomy. You have to know values. You have to know color theory. But if you're in a public school setting, I believe, unless you want to become an artist, you don't need to know those things to create art. I don't think, in a sense, you don't have to learn the traditional in order to become a successful artist. If you want to become a successful hired artist, like if you want to work at Disney or DreamWorks or something like that, you have to learn those things. But if you just are like, I want to just make stuff for like my Instagram or just make stuff to make me happy, you don't have to know those things, you know? Like, it's good to learn them, but you don't have to, in a way. Like, I didn't learn anything about perspective or anatomy or color theory. I just made stuff because it made me happy. Give me a second. Okay, my teachers are terrible. They start talking in one tone for an hour, and then you need to practice what they just explained. End of lesson. That's kind of dumb. I do love lectures, don't get me wrong. I love giving lectures. My lectures, I think, are fun. I gotta close out a couple tabs here. Anatomy's boring. Anatomy can be fun if you know how to teach it. Anatomy is fun to learn when you know how to teach it right. But I love giving lectures. Art history lectures are like some of my favorite things to give, in a sense. If you know how to make them entertaining and like engaging and like memorable. There's a reason we all remember the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. The students also need to find their own style. That's even more important for them in the first place. For that, they need a lot of different variations of input. Yes and no, Sorrow. I will say a student needs to know that with art, there is no rules. I don't think they're like, they have to find a style. They have to find a way to feel comfortable first. We should all meet up and teach each other our ways of drawing. I would love to do that. I would love to like just have a call with all of you and just like everybody stream like showing how they work or like explaining their process. I'd love to do that. Exactly, Toro. I do art because I have fun doing it. That's what you should be doing art for. Unless you want to like work in a studio, you should just be having fun. That's why I get a little mad when people are like, oh my god, art YouTubers aren't learning or teaching anything. And I'm like, no, because they started off having fun. We're not watching them because we want to learn. We're watching them because we want to see entertainment. Anyway, like my style, like right now we're doing a project about positive and negative space, which is like one of my least favorite things to teach because we always end up working with black and white paper, and I'd rather shoot myself than work with black and white paper. I'm so tired of seeing yin yangs. It's like the worst thing. But like one student, I taught how to make his own stencils using positive and negative space, and he's painting them on a shirt. Some people are learning how to use the airbrush. Some people are learning graffiti through this style or like this method, and that's what I want to teach. I like teaching the technique that will guide you towards what you like doing. Sometimes I just like having open studio and just having people work. Like that's also fun. When doing puppets, that was like the best days, was just people coming in, grabbing their puppets, and they're like, I'm gonna do stuff to this. And it was amazing. It was just so fun. you know, they're like, I want to create a sword for my puppet. And I'm like, heck yeah, let's do that. And we learned, we learned together. Okay, friends, I have to go to bed. Have to be up at 5. Have fun, guys. All right. Thank you for coming, Sorrow. I'm glad you had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you have a good rest and good luck tomorrow on whatever you need to do. Thank you for coming by. Animation channels inspire me to do art. Agreed. I'll watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Thank you. I want to be an animator and make a game one day. I did work. Oh. Well, good luck on your work shift. Excuse me. If you want to be an animator and be a game programmer, you have to learn those things. You have to learn perspective. You have to learn color theory. And of course, you have to learn game programming. Which I can attest to all of my friends who are programmers. They're dying right now. So, not to discourage you from doing it, just remember that it's a lot of work, and you can't, I don't think you should do it if you're passionate. Don't do it just because you want to be the next Toby Fox. Hi, Keegar! How are you doing? I was wondering when you were going to be here, if you were going to show up. Oh, how are you guys doing? I just went on a huge rant about teaching. How long have I been streaming? I feel like I've been streaming a while. Hey, Poke, sorry I haven't been here. I was working on some stuff. Hey, man, you gotta get your work done. If you gotta get your work done, get your work done. I should be saying that to myself, but, you know, I'm here. I'm good. That's good to hear, Kier. I'm glad that you're doing okay. These wings are really dark, but I don't care. I'll fix them in the highlight stage. I'll probably brighten them back up. Okay. I think I'm okay. I want a little bit more shading on his face, so I'll just do a drop shadow here. Drop a shadow in there. At the moment, I'm mostly doing fake Amon designs for fan games. That's good. That sounds awesome. I tried my hand at making fake Amon, and then I realized I suck at it. Like, I have good ideas, but I don't know the best. Any tips on drawing wings? I don't know how to. Okay. Pokeponies, quick tutorial. How to break down wings. I break down wings by pulling them out and breaking them into structures like this. I essentially draw bat wings all the time. I learned a lot of my how to draw wings from my time in the Brody community. So I break down wings like this. So in this case, glad I caught a bit. Thanks you, thanks Lear. So the way I broke down Peeko's wing was I broke it down into, how do I do this? Okay, so I broke it down into shapes like this. This is how I broke down the shape. I do the inner wing, and then I make the bigger wings, or the bigger feathers, I should say. Again, I learned a lot of my stuff from when I was in the brony community. How bronies, or how they break it down, is they break down this shape, which is essentially 3 little thumbs, and then they bring it out more and make 4. Right? That's your basic, like, ow, I just hit my elbow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Ooh. Anyway, so like this is a My Little Pony wing, right? So that's My Little Pony wing. Let me bust out a red color or something. So now, wait. Once my screen stopped resetting. So again, I break it down to the inner wing. So in Peeko's case, I broke it down into just a bunch of different feathers. And then I followed this line and broke it out into the bigger wings. And just kept following that general shape until I got it. I should have done that on a separate later, but I'm not smart and didn't think about it. So, again, let me show you. It depends on what kind of wings you're doing. Like, sometimes you can do the nice fluffy wings. And again, it's just a matter of like following your inner wings and just making them bigger. And like you can even do like more inner wings that follow whatever. Or if you're doing like dragon wings, they're broken down much like bat wings, where there's a joint there, there's this point, and then they feather out like this. So I guess in a way it depends on what kind of wing you're going for. This is a very terrible wing, because I'm just like trying to like power through boot camping it. Okay, I'm back. My card is tracing. Aw, that's adorable. So like, I guess it depends what kind of wings you're going for. Because if you're going for a raggedy thing, you have to break it down into the different joints. But if you're going for a fluffy thing, I still break it down into a very similar shape. But I allow myself to just be like, okay, here's the inner wing. And then I follow it out, and I'm like, okay, here's a bunch of the, and I just allow it to keep getting fluffier and fluffier. And I just like, I can keep going for like ever. So, am I making sense? I feel like I'm not making any sense. Other tip, look at birds. Because like I quickly learned different feather anatomy for animals when I went to draw my Birdman. This makes sense to me. I hope so. I hope it makes sense to Kigar, who asked. I hope it makes sense to the person that asked me how to do it. Yeah, it makes sense. Thanks for your help. Of course. Ask me anything, honestly. I really, really don't mind. I really, really don't mind. Anything with the tip, look at birds, makes sense to me. Yeah, because like again, it depends on anything. Honestly, just ask. Anatomy, perspective, color theory, values, landscapes, portraits. I'm a teacher, Kiger. I had to learn these things. I just take a lot of artistic liberties when it comes to like the shading of things. But yeah. My biggest tip when you want to learn something is try to find what you're looking to draw in nature. I've gotten really into painting skulls and flowers. Those are things. So I forgot you were a teacher. I just went on this big spiel about how I was a teacher. And like how like I hate how traditionally stuff is teaching like my different style. My favorite T-Tar Pokemon and why. Ooh, that's a good one. Who's my favorite? Ooh, that's a hard one. Eek. I loved Shmurda. Shmurda was like emotional for me. I like cried when Shmurda died. I'm not gonna lie. I almost cried. My favorite is Scar just because Incineroar being Incineroar. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That is cute. Design wise, I really like Shimmy. I think he's a really pretty color. And Little Pump. I like their colors. But like emotional attachment has to be Shmurda. Just because also Victory Bell is like one of my favorite Pokemon. And like I cried when Shmurda died. Wait, is this for the art raffle? No, the art raffle is still going. It has about 8 more days to it. This is just fan art. I've just been meaning to draw Peeko for a while from T-Tar series. So I've just like I've just been making small illustrations for T-Tar and like everybody just to try to give like a lot of his Pokemon like some limelight. Shmurda this disc was the first video I watched. Oh, I'm sorry. I watched T-Tar back in black and white days because I liked black and white a lot. Yeah, I guess the picture of a cactus he was there. Yeah. Darmanitan is like in my top 10, so I didn't get Link. Darmanitan. Yeah, that's fair. Damage is also really like super cool. Poison Heal Darmanitan is like, ooh. I'm just like, not gonna lie, I'm just kind of like BSing this. It's because I'm having fun doing it. Alright, we'll bump this back a little bit more. I feel like I should change the color of the way. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I like it. I kind of want it a little darker. Alright. Darmanitan is just an egg with cool eyebrows. You're, like, facts, but, like, we love him. We stand him in this house. Okay, where's the sketch? There it is. Alright. Alright, guys, here comes some Pokepony, painting, I guess. You guys get to see how I paint now. Where's the paintbrush? There it is. My favorite is Mavis because Milotic is one of my favorite Pokemon. That's awesome. I think my favorite would be Damage and Budget. Also good. Anyways, I should be going with my German homework. Thanks for the cool stream. Happy to have been watching. Oh, okay. Well, good luck on your homework, my man. Like, super good luck to you. I have homework to do after this too, so I understand. Have a good night. Have a good time, my man. Hit me up on Discord if you ever want to chat. Like, that goes for everybody, but like, always hit me up on Discord if you feel like chatting. I missed the Clip Studio Paint 50% off deal. Honestly, even the $50 is worth it. I'm not gonna lie. The $50 was so worth this program. I got it when it was $25, but like I would have gladly have paid full price for it when I got the money. For anyone curious, I'm just blocking in. Opinions on the Minecraft series. Honestly, I really like the Minecraft series. I think it's such a breath of fresh air. And like just listening to T-Tar and Orange List like basically just like shoot the crap together is just really entertaining in my opinion. I'm gonna drop more shadow in this. There we go. That's the darkness I was looking for. Um, I have a lot of time like fun watching it, and like I said on Twitter, like I could listen to him and Orange talk about like anything for like hours, like prehistory and like dinosaurs and ancient humans and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I could watch that all day. I'll gladly take a T-Tar podcast about that kind of stuff, even though he'll probably be like it's stupid and nobody cares. I'll be like I care a lot. This is really dark, but I know what I'm doing, I think. Put some of that light in there. Kids are just watching me paint now. Okay. And now above this, we are gonna try and paint in Sky Pillar. Or not Sky Pillar. Yeah, that was Sky Pillar, right? When Peeko showed up. Hide the colors for a second. I would pay for a T-Tar podcast. Same, honestly. Like, I could just listen to him, like, all day. He's very genuinely interesting and entertaining. And honestly, like, low-key so nice. Not even low-key, like, high-key super nice. I would love to listen to and talk to T-Tar about so many different things. Not even just about Pokemon, but just, like, anything, really. Nope. Totally none of me I haven't saved in a while. There we go. But, yeah, like I said, I would gladly speak to T-Tar any day of the week about anything. Or just, like, listen attentively on so many different things. Gwen podcast. Okay, I'm back. It's been a busy day. I understand. I 100% get it, my man. You don't gotta apologize. I hope my painting is entertaining. Again, if anybody has... I'm gonna keep shooting this out there. If anybody has any suggestions for Scars, Shimmy, Mana, and Scooby, I'm gonna go back and rewatch the Sun Extreme, but also just if you have any ideas or like stuff you would like to see me specifically draw them do, let me know. Like if there's a moment in the series that I'm forgetting, let me know. I do want to paint, I just realized, I do want to paint like a genuinely good picture of Eevee, just because I miss her. She was another one of my favorites. That was another one where I was like, I love this design. He still hasn't gone back and checked out Cello yet, and I was like, dude, I painted you a picture of them. You should go pay attention to them. Oh wait, I need a darker color here. Just so I can, come on, give me something darker. There we go. I listen to Gwen podcast, right? I love Gwen. Is my stabilizer up high? Shouldn't be. Pour it to that color. Come on, agree with me, please. I have a hard time shading rocks, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, that little pump piece took me like a million and ten. That little pump piece that I made was like 4 days of work. Just because I was having so much trouble with the water. And like I'm gonna be blurring and like putting this into like some weird misty shadow, so like I don't know why I'm getting really into this right now. I'm like painting these rocks, but like I don't have to.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
Rico sacrificed for Kinga Jr. Yeah. My man Loco died for no reason. That was dumb. That was stupid. Killer versus Tyranitar. Yeah! A killer versus fake Gojira piece. That could be cool. I like that idea. Thank you for that. I'll definitely put it on like a like the list I have of stuff I want to try to do. That would be cool. I can see like I have like a pretty, that'd be a really cool wallpaper actually. I can make a really cool wallpaper out of that. I'd be down. Hold up. Let me, Queen Quago beating that armored Zekrom. Yes! Oh my god, how did I forget that part? That would be cool now that I think about it. That's awesome. See, this is where I come to you guys for everything. No, bro. That would be like a really, really cool. I've been searching for the Lord of the Rings books for like a week to read that. Thrift books. I will send you personally a link to all 3 of them for super cheap. I got you, fam. Do not worry. The Lord of the Rings is really important to me, so I like. Woo. Yeah, no. As soon as the stream is over, I will hop over to Thrift Books for you and get you a link. Box. Or just Junior Whopper being a Wobbuffet mirror coating. That's true. I don't know why. I did fan art for Queen Quago, but I never did Whopper Jr. Knox versus Donkey. Oh, I thought you were just saying box. I don't know. I thought it was a weird joke. Alright, I gotta drop in some Dyson was cool. I got really excited when one of the creators of Insurgents commissioned me, and he was like, "You have a choice. You can do this, or you can do like this one." And I was like, "Oh my god, Dyson!" Was it Demon Knight? Yeah, it was Demon Knight. Demon Knight's really nice. Hey, I'm streaming, by the way. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah, Demon Knight was super nice. Yeah. Yeah, I know him. He's really sweet. He's super fun to talk to sometimes when he gets the chance. You're the best. Sorry if you hear somebody in the background. My roommate's home. Wait, why do I have the kneaded eraser? There we go. I should actually be done with this like super soon. Did it again. Did anyone else notice in the episode where Cross died, Sonic had dark wounds and moveset? Starting episode? Yeah, that was a little weird. Right, and we're gonna do color dodge? No, not color dodge. Overlay. Hard light. There's no different. Soft light? Soft light's stupid. Glow dodge? No. Linear light? Yeah. That needs to be bumped down more. I feel like it's in stupid areas. I'm gonna bump it back some. Lugia is like my favorite legacy, so Cross is epic to me. Agreed. Alright. There's Peeko being Peeko. And now here comes the part where we do some color spray. Grab that. I'm gonna get that going first. Bring it down more. Bring this out. And then we're gonna get some soft. We'll do screen? No. Lighten. Subtract. Oh god, no, not that. Multiply. How did you start watching Pamel? I started way back during, like, I remember his black and white videos. That's originally how I found him back in the day, was black and white, because I was super obsessed with it back then. Just pull in a little blue here. But I kind of kept up with him a lot, but then my brother got really into the extreme sapphire. I like forgot which one that was for a second. And then it just kind of like I kept watching him every day. And that's kind of just how it was. Devil City and a Coconut Town. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, I don't think I need this reference of Peeko anymore. There we go. Black and White had the best music. A big agree. Some of the best lore, too. We're just gonna keep a lot of this, like, super rough. And then we're gonna make a cloud that's like in front of Peeko. Just gonna make it nice and get some weight in there. Just gonna bump it back a little bit. There we go. And then there's that. We'll just okay, I need to take a shower because this might be my only chance. I might not be back, so bye. Alright, have fun, get clean. I'm actually almost done with this piece. I just have to mess with it a little bit more. And then we'll just throw in some quick okay. That looks very nice, thank you. Oh, I just realized I didn't do like any hard highlights on Peeko. Let me do some of that real fast. I like it. Thank you, Keegar. That means a lot. I'm actually almost done with it. What I would consider almost done with it for at least today, because I do have some work I would like to work on today. Dinner to make because it's hitting 5, and I would like to make dinner at some point tonight. Even though I have some stuff I could just reheat for now. I might just actually make something simple so I can like just put it in a to-go thing for tomorrow. I'm planning on to buy a tablet at the end of the year, but I don't know which one to get. Do you have any suggestions? I have a ton. Depending on what your budget is, do you have like a particular budget you're looking for, or are you looking for like, and like it depends on what you're planning on working on. I don't know if you have Windows, I don't know if you have XP, I don't know what art program you have, but if you can tell me what those are, I can totally recommend you like the best tablet for your experience, and like what your budget is, of course, because I have had great experience with my Wacom Intuos Pen and Touch Small, but it was about $74, and it is an older model, so it's a little bit on the finicky side sometimes. I've heard amazing things about Huion's, one of Huion's products of being essentially a little bit bigger. It's the Huion something something Pro, and it's about $50. It's actually what I was planning on buying to like upgrade from my Intuos because I wanted a bigger tablet. Before my partner went and bought me this Gaomon, and this Gaomon was probably about $500. So I don't know if that's in your budget, but if you tell me what your budget is, I will totally send you an Amazon link, and we'll go from there. I've worked with Huion's H420, which is like their tiniest tablet, but that gave me like so much help. It was so nice because it was at the time when my original tablet like broke. It like just straight up broke, and it was like I paid out of pocket like $16 for it because I had Amazon gift cards. But even then, like it was maybe less than $30. Definitely less than 30. It's currently with my friend now because she needed a tablet desperately. Gaomons are nice. Like I've never worked with a Gaomon. This is my first Gaomon product, and it's nice. I have my quirks. Like I have my issues with it, like the tablet screen resetting, but that might be a thing because it's my laptop. It might be a laptop setting. I'm not sure. Saro brought that up today, so that might be it. I want to add just a little bit of. Actually, I feel like it might be too much. This one I feel like is a little too much. And I just want to add like a couple small things, which is taking this brush, taking this tone, just adding a little bit more. Just a little bit of texture in there. And I do want to add a little bit more texture to the ground because I feel like I lost it a bit. My head itches. Yeah, I feel like I lost a little bit of texture here. I'm getting too into this now. I'm just like, I should have stopped like a while ago. My budget is around 150 to 200. The one I was originally looking at was 160. My computer is a Lenovo. It's old. As for program, I was looking with Paint Tool Psi. Okay. Do you want like a display tablet like I do, or do you want one of the traditional drawing tablets? Because I can totally show you both if you would like. I gotta bring a little bit more blue into this. Anyway, I feel like that's too much. I need it though. Just because I need to bump it back. Okay, I feel like this is pretty solid. We could talk more on Discord if it's easier. Oh yeah, that would be way easier, and I can totally send you links to what you're looking for. There we go. Alright, now it's just a matter of signing it, and then we're gonna call it a day, boys. We wanted to look at both. Okay, so with that budget, you'd be able to get like a smaller display tablet, like XP Pen or something. Like you said, we could talk more about it on Discord. We have some line art in to finish. Perfect. Over here. I feel like all of this got moved at one point, and I don't know when, but it's annoying now. It's like now I noticed it, now it's gonna bother the crap out of me. When I was undoing, I accidentally hit it too hard. Or held it for too long. I am so freaking hungry, dude. I'm still gonna do my entry for the raffle. Okay, yeah, just do that whenever. Okay, message me when you're free and we can talk more about this. Yeah, of course. Either Discord or Twitter, honestly, whatever's easiest for you. Both are pretty straightforward for me. Okay, I think I fixed that. Okay. Yeah, now it's a matter of just signing it and we're gonna call it a day. There we go. Alright, Peeko's done. Peeko, not Peeko. Keep saying Peeko. Peeko is done. I've been watching a lot more of the Minecraft series because I want more. Honestly, same. I feel that. Alright, thank you. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to call it a day because I'm hungry and need to do my homework. So, thank you guys so much for coming. I have to go now, but thank you again. Oops, you know. Anyway, so, very good. Thank you, Toro. Thank you, Kier. Thank you guys so much. Alright, I will talk to y'all later on Twitter or something. We totally will try to do this more. I think next week I might work on the JoJo piece then. I think I might save these pieces for stream stuff. Like sketch them on my own time, but like color them on stream because it's super fun and it gives me something to focus on. I think I've been live for like 2 hours? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. That's not bad. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you guys later. Talk to me on Twitter. Socials are in the description. Sorry I couldn't make it to the start of the stream. See you next Sunday. Alright, see you next Sunday, Kiger. It's totally okay. Alright, bye guys.